Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another great week. It's Monday morning, and this morning I was thinking it would be a great way to start the week to give you 19 tips to wake up productive and really have a rock star week this week. I came up with these 19 tips actually last night when I was thinking about my own business and my own team and ways I could assist them to help propel their business, because I know they're really driven entrepreneurs, and these are some really fantastic tips that I use on a daily basis and I pretty much live by so that I can produce in my own business. So I hope you find them helpful. Number one, failing to plan is planning to fail. So what you really need to do, guys, is come up with a system, and everything in your business should be a system. So I've come up with my own system to track my daily goals and tasks. And, when we do have a system, we can commit and then measure our results at the end of the day to see how productive or unproductive we really are. For me, my system is, pretty old school. It's a written day planner. I plan everything to the half hour. I write it down. And when I say everything, I really do mean everything. I plan, my work activities. I plan exercise. I plan my meals. I plan my family time. And what that allows me to do when I plan specifically, then it allows me to be present in that specific time. When we don't plan that way, if we have anxiety about certain things, then we won't be present and we won't be as effective. For instance, if you're growing a business and you're worried about prospecting or coming up with new prospects, well, when you're with your family time, you're going to spend it worrying about building your business. And when you're in your business, you're going to spend time worrying about, dedicating family time. But when you have dedicated blocks of time that is planned, you can actually be present for that activity, be effective at it, and produce in it, whether it's producing better relationships with your family or whether it's producing in your business. So I really, really encourage you to take 10 minutes every night, the night before, and plan your day the next day. Number two, use a stopwatch. So we can really only work effectively in 60 to 90-minute intervals. We're all a little bit different, so you have to see what works for you. If you tend to be the kind of person, which I am, who could sit down at 7 in the morning and not get up till midnight, you have to really use a stopwatch and be aware of your time, because once you go past those intervals, you become less effective. So even if you are not finished your activity, stop if you're not done. And then that's going to allow you to evaluate what you were doing, whether you were effective or not effective. It's also going to create a break for you to catch your breath, to clear your head, to get something to eat, whatever it is, so that you can come back in your next work interval and be more effective. Number three, plan for 90% of your time in income-producing activities. So, a lot of people, when they're new entrepreneurs, I don't care what industry it is, they spend a lot of time, what I call getting ready to get ready. So that's a lot of time training, a lot of time in mindset, a lot of time in organizing. So organizing your desk, making sure you have all the supplies you need, making sure your office is set up perfectly. Well, that's not going to make you any money. So 90% of your time in the day must be in income producing activities if you are in business to earn income, which I hope you are. So what are income producing activities? Well, it's going to vary from industry to industry. I'm in the internet marketing and network marketing industry. So my income producing activities look like this: writing and producing content, driving traffic online, prospecting on the phone, okay, prospecting in person, so maybe attending meetup meetings, following up with people that I've already talked to, and asking closing questions. So those types of activities are actually what's going to put money in your bank account for your efforts. Organizing your desk, buying supplies, is not. That's a secondary activity, which, yes, it is necessary, but shouldn't consume 90% of your time in the day. If it is, it means you're avoiding something. You're avoiding the perceived pain of no's, rejection, those types of things. So, you know, if you're caught in that, I suggest you connect with someone who can help coach you in mindset to get you out of it. And if you do have problems with that, connect directly with me. You know, I can work with you, or I can recommend some fantastic people who can work with you on mindset. Number 4, avoid multitasking, okay? Some of us are so proud of being great multitaskers. And, you know, that's all good and fine. But I'll tell you, multitasking will keep you from focusing on producing results. We cannot focus and be at our best when we're multitasking, when we're trying to do 10 things at once. So stop doing it. It's not efficient, it lacks focus, and it'll cost you in your business. Number 5, avoid distraction at all cost. Okay? When you sit down for your hour or 90 minutes of, say, prospecting, you know, close your door. Tell your family that in these 90 minutes, I need some quiet time. I'm doing something important. You know, turn off the radio, turn off the TV, make sure the dog is taken care of. You know, if you're prospecting online, put your phone on silent. Whatever it is to avoid distraction, because distraction will suck the life out of your business. It'll keep you from doing the things that are required to produce. So avoid it. Let time do its job. If you've designated 60 to 90 minutes to do something that is an income producing activity, then allow that designated time to be used effectively. Number 8, create a routine. Create a routine around everything you do, because the way that you do one thing, guys, is the way that you're going to do everything. So what does that routine look like for me? When I get up in the morning, number 1, I make my bed. I start my day out orderly so that the rest of my day can follow in the same way. So I make my bed. I have something to eat. I exercise. I shower. I look at the schedule I've made from the night before, and I get going. So create a routine that's going to work for you. I mean, some of you may have small kids, so your routine may involve getting your kids ready. Whatever that is, create a routine and stick to it. Number 7, take a 10-minute break at the end of each work interval. So every 60 to 90 minutes, take a break. Clear your head, evaluate what you did, walk around, breathe, meditate, whatever it is that you do to take a break, take that break. Time management is a misnomer. So you need to manage your time. Don't let time manage you. When time manages you, you generally will find yourself running out of time. You'll be running late. You'll never finish a task. Manage your time effectively. If you think a task takes you 30 minutes and at the end of that 30 minutes you're not finished, then the next time you go to do that task, schedule 45 minutes for it. Don't always be running behind. Number 9, drink water. Drink water all day long. Have a huge bottle of water on your desk and drink it. Because when we are dehydrated, guys, our brains don't function the way they should. Our bodies don't function the way they should. We don't feel as good as we should. So drink tons of water. What happens to a plant when we don't water it? It shrivels up and dies. It doesn't grow properly. Well, your brain won't function well without a lot of water. Number 10, schedule an exercise. Why? Number 1, it's healthy. Take care of yourself. Number 2, it's great for your brain power. Ever go out for a walk when you're stressed out about something or you're tired and you come back and you feel invigorated? Well, find some exercise that works for you. I don't care what it is. Go for a bike ride, a walk, a run, go to the gym, lift weights. Whatever that thing is for you, do it. Do it every day. Make it part of your routine. Exercise is also great for sleep. And when we sleep properly, we function better. Our brains work better. We think clearer. Our energy is better. When our energy is good, we attract good things. Number 11, eliminate energy robbers. Get rid of the junk food. Get it out of your house. Stop eating junk food. Stock your fridge with things that are really, really good for you, that are going to make you feel good so that you can produce. Okay? You know, healthy snacks. You know what they are. I don't need to tell you. And eliminate toxic people. Eliminate negative people. Eliminate those people who suck the life out of you. Because this is all about raising your energy, raising your vibrational energy, raising your health so that you can attract similar people into your business and your life. Number 12, get and go to bed at the same time. It's all a part of routine, okay? Find out what your body works best at and go to bed. There's no sense in sitting and trying to produce at midnight when you're exhausted if your body is exhausted at midnight. I know for me, I have to go to bed around 11 o'clock at night. If I don't, the next day I don't produce as well because I get up early. Number 13, check your email at scheduled times. Don't allow messages to distract you when you're producing. And don't spend more than 30 minutes per day on email. I have a whole module on how to clean up your email so it's not distracting. That's for another day. But don't waste your time being distracted by text messages, phone messages, and email. Check those things at scheduled times. Call leads and prospects on the same day. Don't let leads marinate. When a lead comes in, it means someone is hungry for something. So get back to them when they're hungry, when they're in the moment. If you wait, you know, other things could happen. They may join another business. They may get distracted by family issues. They may decide that they don't need what you have anymore. They may have figured out their problem. So get back to leads right away. Don't let them marinate. Block out 1 to 5 hours per day to call leads. Yeah, 1 to 5 hours, depending on whether you're part-time or full-time. If you only have 1 hour, then designate that hour. Get rid of the distractions and call your leads. Because the only way to grow your business is by calling leads and closing sales. So call them. Balance. Balance your life. And, you know, we all go through different spurts. For me right now, I'm going through a 90-day game plan. This week, I'm doing a blitz week. So this week's going to get a little crazy again for me. I did one again 4 weeks ago. It got a little crazy. So you know, life wasn't hugely in balance that week, but I knew the following week it would be. Meaning, there is time for family. There is time for loved ones. There is time to take care of your health. There's time to exercise. There's time to clean your house. There's time to do all of those things so that you can live a balanced, happy, healthy life and keep your energy level high and produce results in your business. Number 17, do something special with your partner at least once a week. So sometimes we get so focused on our business that we take for granted the people around us who mean the most to us. So that could be family, that could be children, that could be adult children, that could be a partner, that could be a husband, a wife. So take stock, guys, of the people who are important in your life and make sure you designate time for them when you can actually be present. So a lot of you I know out there have date nights with your partner. Keep them and be present. Don't talk about your business. Don't talk about, the struggles you may be having in your business or the successes in your business. Focus on your partner, enjoy your time together, and really give them the attention and time they deserve because they're your support system. They're the ones supporting you through this. Number 18, spend at least 30 minutes per day on mindset. So important, okay? So if you have doubts, if you have mindset issues, if you have challenges with fearing rejection, abandonment, those types of things, you need to work on that. So spend 30 minutes a day. Either, there's tons of mindset stuff out there. I love Anthony Robbins, Jeffrey Combs, Eric Worre. You can find it. It's all over the internet. Find someone who resonates with you and spend time on mindset so that you can overcome any obstacles that may be holding you back. And number 19, and I think this is the most important, pick 1 or 2 strategies and master them before moving on. So I'm going to tell you a little story. A couple of years ago, I got involved with a system called MLSP. I joined MLSP. It's a lead generation system that uses online internet marketing to attract leads and close sales. 2 years ago, I failed at it because I got into the system and I tried everything. I spent a week on Facebook doing Facebook prospecting. Didn't work for me. I spent another week on Twitter, fooled around on Twitter a little bit, didn't get any great leads. Then I moved to LinkedIn, and then I moved to Snapchat, and then I moved somewhere else. Get the idea? I never gave one social media platform enough time to develop the expertise to become good at it. And this applies to anything. If you're not on social media, maybe going to networking meetings is your thing for generating leads. And you go to 1 or 2 and you don't get any good leads and you're scared to follow up on all the business cards that you collected and you say that network meetings don't work. Well, that's not the case because you didn't give enough time to the craft of prospecting on that platform. You didn't give yourself the time to develop the skills to become an effective professional on that platform. So my message to you is 2 years after joining MLSP, I joined again. But I allowed myself 2 entire months to master 1 strategy and 1 platform. And when I did and I committed, it worked. And there is a system. The system I use is predominantly Facebook and email marketing. I can teach it if you're interested. If you're interested, get back to me and I'll hook you up with some training and teach you the system. But master 1 thing at a time. Don't be so scattered that nothing works, because that's what will happen. And that's why so many people fail in our industry, because they don't master 1 particular platform before they move on. So that's my big message to you this morning. It's Monday. Have a fantastic week, guys. Stay productive. Connect back with me if you liked what you saw today, and would love to hear your comments, questions, and get to know you a little bit better. Have a great week and see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.